You know, dance is something that you use your whole body, you use your total being, you know, and usually when you do that, it's like, oh wow, you're letting yourself be seen openly. And I think that's one of the hardest things for these young kids. You know, we're expecting them to know their lines, to zip their zippers up, to wear the right costume when they're coming on stage. And now we're asking them to perform and use their whole body in movement. I think it's a daring thing for them.
Marvin's way of teaching is very comfortable with yourself, to not be shy, to just let it go, to dance. He always says dance like no one's watching. If you have an idea, he's one of those choreographers who incorporates your ideas and wants to listen to what you have to say. And if it works, he'll put it in the piece. And actually, Marvin was my first dance teacher that I ever had here in the program. And he taught me everything that I know. I mean, he still teaches me every day. I did the Muses with Marvin's help, of course.
Well, I thought of the Muses as they're like spiritual energy.
The collaboration with the girls on the Muses started with Marvin. He gave me the structure of the way it was going to be, and then I taught it to the girls. We did research on the Muses, and they got to choose which muse they wanted to be. And most of them chose something that identified with what they do, what kind of art form they do, because they're not only actresses, some of them sing, some of them dance. I like to work with the girls because I like to make them feel comfortable.
It's a big challenge, and I think that they feel safe enough at the Plaza.
Saturday was dancing. Every great artist in Vienna spent time in our house.
And they feel, for a long time, anonymous enough, because it's a long stretch. It's 9 months, right? It's a long gestation period.
Just to see who showed up that night. By the time the Nazis came,
I feel like we're up to the challenge, that particular challenge, but it's challenging for sure.
Working with young people is just incredibly rewarding, and to see the light bulb go off and to see them make choices in their lives and to really take advantage of the education that they're getting is really exciting.
I like that I can not only be a teacher, but also a mentor to the students. They feel comfortable enough to talk to me about anything. I mean, when we're in rehearsal, it's not only about dance and the show, but it's also about what happened, if something happened during the day that they want to talk about. We're there to listen, not only myself, but the other teachers as well. And that's something that I had when I was here as a student, that we get to pass on to the younger students. They kind of look up to you.
This painting has hung on the wall for almost 300 years. Can you give me a hand with this?
A lot of this is not about, I want you to be really good.
And that's where the story gets personal.
I want you to be at the center of something without feeling like you're the most important part of it.
Even though it's just, Plaza, it's Plaza, because, Plaza has so many people, of course, that want to give themselves.
That's what works for them. I think that's why this program works. It's like, we're sweet with them. You see their pictures at the Plaza, they're loved. They know we see them, that they're visible and that we see them. But it's at a cost, right? You gotta be there, you gotta show up, you have to keep showing up, and you have to tell the story. That's all more important than any of us.
There's a whisper that you hear.
I want them to be able to believe in the future.
It's the shadow of a tear.
We're rehearsing now, but I'm begging you, I'm exhorting you to believe.
The beauty that pervades the calm and gentle night. It's the silhouettes that fade with the emerging light. Where is the place from which this forest ensues? The hidden home of this muse. She must hide her face to be mirrored in you, a mystery. A way for you to see the beauty that breaks free.
As the river will unfold to the vast and open sea, it's the story that